Plagiarism was not a term that I thought I would use to describe what Call of Duty has been doing lately. In a span of mere days during late July to August, Call of Duty has been getting plagiarism allegations left and right, mainly through the release of their recent skin bundles that closely resembles another person's/entity's design and artwork. When news first came to me regarding this topic, mainly through YouTube content creators such as Yong Ye, I almost couldn't believe it. Activision Blizzard is the last company that I would ever thought of in regards to copying other people's work. Because every other plagiarism controversies in gaming that I'm familiar with usually goes along the lines of a smaller game studio that tried to copy the art style or game design from a more popular game released by a bigger, more established publisher/developer. And in that case, these bigger companies may take legal action to rightfully protect their IP from theft and plagiarism. But what about if those said giant game companies were the one who are responsible for plagiarizing a smaller artist? Well, in this case, this is exactly what happened. This is going to be one of the first instances Call of Duty was caught stealing design from other people in recent times. In this case, the artist with the handle Sailin discovered that the concept artwork that he put up on the website ArtStation back in 2019 was used by Call of Duty to make a skin bundle for Call of Duty Vanguard. The artist would then post a tweet along with visual evidence of plagiarism within it, which would eventually caught the attention of many people and became somewhat viral. After that, some websites put up an article showcasing this plagiarism that is being done by the Call of Duty dev/publishers that would soon made Raven Software, one of the development teams for Call of Duty, to delete their post and cancel the release of this bundle. This time, the artists actually managed to resolve and get justice for their artwork, and Activision would eventually issue a public apology to the artist for this controversy. In this second case, we can see another bundle is being sold in Call of Duty Vanguard, where the skin highly resembles a character design in the game Dead Drop, which is an NFT game by Dr. Disrespect and his studio named Midnight Society. However, this design plagiarism wasn't as blatant as before, and no designer or artist has come out yet to push back from this design. And the game itself that it was copying from hasn't been released yet. The studio co-founder used this character as his profile picture, and in response to this issue, he put out a tweet saying, "At least name it after me," which I assume he did that ironically since there doesn't seem to have any further serious response from the studio, at least from what I know of. Coincidentally, Robert Bowling used to work at Infinity Ward back in the Modern Warfare 3 days, and he left the company in 2012. And since there were no major repercussions towards this allegation, we can safely assume that they were able to sell this bundle in the Call of Duty Vanguard store without any issues. Call of Duty have a tendency to release a quirky anime skin bundle after a game came out for a while. While I am a weeb and can appreciate the different aesthetic this bundle offers, I just can't shake the feeling that these doesn't really belong in the game's setting, especially when the game is set in World War II. But alas, Activision knows there are demand for these kinds of things, so who are they to not make money out of it? But this particular anime skin in Call of Duty has something quite different from past anime-themed bundles before. This time, it seemed like they tried to subtly inject the designs heavily inspired by VTubers that you can see on the gun skin, gun stickers, and gun charm. So, right off the bat, the SMG skin's anime character looks very much like Project Melody, with a little bit of subtle changes, and the skin name is literally called Love Drunk Melody. The gun charm also is called A, which is something that Gura is known for. And the Deadbeat stickers clearly refers to Mori Calliope's album. At first, I really didn't think much about this anime skin bundle, but a huge thanks to a fellow YouTuber by the name Penumbral for making a shorts video to make me aware of the similarities. You may think that I'm just a VTuber enthusiast wearing my tinfoil hat and concocting a conspiracy. But to be honest with you guys, all these things seems to be too convenient for it to be just a coincidence. Heck, even Project Melody, one of the VTubers that inspired one of the gun skin, noticed this and wrote a tweet about it, even though it was nothing really serious and no call to action was made. There are probably many more instances of this plagiarism done by Call of Duty or maybe other games by Activision happening in the past that I can't really showcase without making this a 45-minute documentary. After reviewing the script for this video, I thought to myself, is this really an important issue to be discussing? Well, I can tell you yes and no. Yes, this can be a huge issue that can get Activision legally accountable if these plagiarism allegations can be substantially proven and the artists actually take legal action. And it also doesn't make Activision look good as a company if they're being seen practicing these shady things, especially after the mountains of workplace sexual abuse allegations towards them in the past few months. And also, no, this doesn't really affect the average Call of Duty player and me personally who don't really care about in-game microtransactions and cosmetics. While it is bad to turn a blind eye to shady business practices like plagiarizing a design, it realistically doesn't affect Call of Duty players as it's Activision's responsibility to deal with them. And seeing the 3 instances of Call of Duty ripping off designs from other people in this video, we can see that they didn't really receive that much backlash outside of bad press in social media because they can argue that, quote, their design are different enough, unquote, to warrant this being a blatant plagiarism. At least for the 2 out of 3 instances. But regardless how much you think this issue is important or not, as a general consumer, it is still generally a good thing that people bring up these issues of plagiarism so that if a big company wants to take someone else's design for themselves, they're gonna think twice and maybe not do it in the future. In conclusion, I believe that the reason they're doing this is because they think they can get away with it. It's such a shame when you think about how much money Activision has that they could have used to buy the rights of an art or design, or even do a collaboration with these smaller artists so that they can show support to their community rather than copying them and make it different enough so that they can save money and take all the revenue for themselves. I like Call of Duty, and I would probably still buy their games if it turns out to be good. But it's hard to advocate for a game when the company behind it engages in this scummy behavior. After all that's being said, that's it for the video guys. Thanks for watching till the end. I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.